Hey, Belle Flowers here from Wise Woman Essentials. And I've recorded this video just for anyone who is wanting to know a little bit more about some of our top 10 essential oils or products. Now, we also in the Wise Woman Essentials community run something called Oil Camp. And this is a 5-day video training for people that are within our community. So however you found me, however you found this video, welcome. You are now part of the Wise Woman Essentials team. And this is a great team. It's built with women from across all different backgrounds and interests. And I'm really proud of the way that we educate our people on how to use essential oils safely, for the best value for money and for the most effectiveness within the home and within the physical body as well. So before I jump in, I'll be talking about ice blue today. It's also known as deep blue in the US. I want you to know that all advice given here is general and should not replace any advice given by your practicing healthcare physician. And please know that in no way do anyone in myself or my team suggest that any of these oils can cure a physical illness that needs to be treated by medical means. So with that in mind, keep an open mind and open heart, and let's just get started straight away. So ice blue is a beautiful oil. It's made up of a few different oils together, so it's known as an oil blend. And it comes in some of the enrollment kits that you may be familiar with, such as the Essential Collection or the Home Essentials kit. And that is made up of the top 10 of our most popular oils in the doTERRA range. And this collection has been put together for a really good reason. You'll probably find that they become your natural first aid kit. And so they get to support the body, and you can use them in a first aid capacity. So ice blue is something that my family use constantly, particularly through the cooler months, because we have a family of soccer players. And so soccer starts in our family around the end of February and goes right through until September. So every weekend, this is coming with me to the game. Ice blue also comes in a rub. So this is more of a cream. And this one I find is really, really handy to keep on after a game, after a workout, after any exercise, to rub over those larger areas. And I take this one to the game because it's like a spot treatment. So it's pretty quick. So why is ice blue known as the athletic blend? Well, because it has a similar effect to those icy hot preparations that you might buy from the chemist. Now, by icy hot, I mean they go hot and they go really cold. And the action of going hot and cold actually helps to increase circulation into the area that's feeling sore, challenged. You might experience like the strain of working out. And it can target the tissues that are known and prone to inflammation. So from a sporting capacity, the way you would use ice blue is if you're running around and it's cold and you kick a ball and you get that pull in your leg, you would want to kind of raise that, isolate it a little bit first, maybe put some ice on it, and then add a drop or two of this. And you might want to rub it in using some coconut oil as well. If it's a smaller area, like it's the kneecap is playing up a little bit, you might want to put a drop around the kneecap and massage that in as well. I find this is really good. My daughter often rolls her ankle in a game because she's got a weaker kind of ankle. So if we put this on beforehand and then we put on a brace and then we've got socks on, she feels really supported before going into a game. If she plays a game, she actually tore her ACL a couple of years ago. That's in the knee, and she had to have reconstructive surgery. So she often finds that knee tends to be a little bit more precious than the other knee. So we might use it as a pre-game liniment, and that's where I will really get into it with the ice blue rub, all over the top of the leg, the back of the leg, in and around the knee, and then down into the shins, because it's going over a larger area. So for athletes, for those weekend warriors that are going out, doing their runs, doing triathlons, doing swimming, playing any manner of team or individual sport. This is going to be your best friend. The Ice Blue just as a bit of a spot treatment if there's anywhere like in the shoulder, back of the neck, knees, ankles, and the Deep Blue Rub. It's in a white cream, and you would just rub it into those larger areas. So for me, I use this a lot, like on my lower back. So as I put, oh, it smells divine, by the way. So as I'm rolling it on my lower back, this provides a lot of support for achiness. If you're studying a lot, if you're sitting at a desk all day working, you might want to use this at the end of the day. Just be aware, it has a really strong smell. So just, if you're in an office close to other people, just be cool about it because it really smells. Make sure they like the smell. It's the liniment that you'll smell is similar to what you would smell in Denka Rub, because what's in it is wintergreen oil. It gives it that beautiful pungent smell, and it's also got things like peppermint and eucalyptus, so it's really uplifting and revitalizing to the senses. So think about the soft tissues of your body, the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons. That's what this product is going to help support, the soft tissues of the body. Now, as a spot treatment, you may have issues with here. If you're a typist like my mum, she's always typing all day long, and she also gets soreness, tension in her wrists as well. So just a drop on either side and then massaging all through the wrist and then up into the thumbs and anywhere through the knuckles is going to be really supportive for those areas. Big toes often get really sore and inflamed. So if that's you, if you get sore toes, you might want to rub this all over the ends of the toes just to provide a bit more support. I love to use this before I go out for a jog. I'm not going to say run because that would be too generous. But if I go for a jog, I love to put this just along the décolletage. It helps to open my airways. It helps to wake me up. It's a really powerful aroma. And so not only does it have a physical effect on the body, reducing inflammation, but it also has a powerful effect on the mind, helping you to wake up, feel refreshed, get into your exercise, get into your activity. It's known as the oil of surrender. And when I think of surrender and I think of any pain that I'm experiencing in my body, I think to myself, I don't want to resist the pain. I want to allow it in so that I can then go deeper into it. So imagine for a second that you have a really, really aching body. You've just done a 10-kilometer swim, let's say. That's probably a lot. Let's say you've done a 10-kilometer run and you're really sore and you're needing to see a massage therapist. And so they start to work on you and it's all nice and the nice music and the essential oils bubbling away and it's low lighting. Everything's lovely. And then suddenly they find a trigger point and they start to get in there, right? What are you going to do? Are you going to resist? Are you going to hold? Or are you going to start to breathe? Are you going to start to go, whoa, that's tight, but I'm just going to relax into that so that that trigger point can let go? That's right. You're going to surrender. So if you think about that process, yes, it hurts, but it's a good pain. And I'm going to massage into it and you're going to feel those trigger points release and you're going to relax. Well, that's what you're going to be doing with your own body. That's what you're going to be doing. It's amazing. It's like having a little masseuse in the bottle with you. So you're going to put this on those areas that are feeling stuck, tight, aching, sore, and you're going to allow yourself to massage into those areas ever so gently and allow yourself to feel the feeling of what you're feeling and allow it to start to dissipate. There's no way I'd be overestimating how much I use these products in a year. I think they're amazing. I think the size of this is great. It lasts us a whole sucker season. And knowing that this comes in a 5 ml and it's extremely concentrated, it's just pure essential oil. So you don't actually need to use too much. Just one drop is probably going to be enough for most surface areas. If you want to let it stretch a little bit further, add it to about 5 mils of coconut oil and then massage that all around. 1 drop to 5 mils of coconut oil. And the coconut oil will help to disperse that pure essential oil so it acts almost like a time release. It won't dilute the effectiveness of the oil. It just spreads it out over a larger surface area. So for anything to do with athletics, anything to do with weekend warrior, running around, you want to use this. If you find that you bend over and you kind of feel like something goes in your back, make sure you get it checked out by a healthcare professional, massage, physio, chiro, osteo, doctor. Make sure you get someone to look at it, because you don't want to be missing anything that you may need strengthening. You might need stretching instruction. You may need to learn how to move your body in a postural way to help protect you. So when we use our oils, we use them as a support. We use them in conjunction with positive lifestyle changes, strengthening, focus, stretching, stillness, quiet time, so that we can actually help to have a holistic approach to how we use our oils. So that's how I use Ice Blue. I hope you guys get let me turn around. That's how I use it. I hope you guys have incredible success with this, just like we have in our sporty family. And I look forward to hearing how you are using it and what it's doing for you as well. See you later, guys.